everyone, this is TWR Dragon again, and we are in a round 2 game where I play against White Lion. This is best of 3 game in MGL Shogun 2 tournament number 4. So, this map was I think chosen by me. I love floodplain. We have a farmhouse, workshop, and archery dojo. And my army, I have a leadership gen, kind of a standard. I have a Yari cap with 2 Yari cap level 6, level 2, and a light cap. And on the right flank, I have a Yari cap level 2 and a light cap. For my infantry, I have Yari Samurai on one flank, level 6. I have 3 warrior monks, no, 4 Nagi warrior monks, level 6. And I have Naginata Samurai level 6, so Spear Core basically, and a full rush, not even one matchlock. For White Lion, he's got Naginata Samurai level 9 with a Banzai, with a mid shield, Yari Ashigaru. He's got 3 Nodachis with a mid shield, and 1 matchlock warrior monk level 5. So he's got 1 matchlock, and on his right side he has Naginata Samurai level 9 again. Actually, this is kind of army that I have brought. I also like some Naginatas in my rush. But not this game. Let's see how this goes. We're both moving up. And I have a feeling that none of us will cap any dojos here. We'll just gonna fight it out in the middle. I charge with my cavalry, and yeah, cause I don't want him to slow me down and get some shots off with his matchlocks. Let's see, the charges begin in the middle. 1 infantry already engaged. In this side, there's gonna be a fight between his Nagis and my Yaris. On my left side, the fight also began already, as well as my cavalry. His cav is wavering already for some reason, and I'm gonna destroy them here. In the middle, it's not as cut and dry. This is gonna be much closer. He is moving his Naginata Samurai level 9. I really should be going in send and fight here, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Now I do. He is charging my cavalry. Do I counter charge? No, I get my cavalry charged. Big mess up on my part. Let's see. This is kind of difficult to read, to be honest. This is quite a clusterfuck. But monks usually beat Nodachis. And when war cries come out, this is gonna be I think I'm gonna have the advantage here. Let's see how this is doing. He had already banzai'd and he's gonna clean this up, I believe. Yeah, those Naginatas will kill my Yari Samurais. But, as you can see, all his cavalry is gone. Only 1 cav left here and it's gonna rout also. And I'm moving through this gap. War cries came out just in time for my cavalry to get behind him. And yeah, as I've said, once the war cries come out, and now that my cavalry has won, infantry engagement is over, and yeah, his general is gonna fall now. No Banzai left on this Naginata Samurai, so they won't be able to kill this Yari Samurai. Well, that's it for game 1, I won. This was a costly victory indeed. Let's see the results. So, yeah, he had more units because he had cheaper core because of Nodachis, but yeah, basically, as expected, the infantry did well. For him, his Naginatas did best, as expected. But yeah, Nodachis really didn't work out. There was too much. Once Banzai's ran out, there was no chance. Anyway, this was game 1, and I will see you in a game 2. And we're in a second game, where White Lion chose Koyasan Temple for the map. So, this is a interesting map. It's usually used for heavy infantry builds. Cavalry is also good on this map, but there's not a lot of space for maneuvering, so heavy infantry is usually the way to go, and um, things like bows and matchlocks are not that effective. Unless, well, you could do that too if you go to the low ground, because those trees allow for that kind of stuff. Let's go through my build quickly. I have leadership gen, boring, I know. Again, I have Fire Cav level 6 with a Light Cav, Yari Cav level 2 with a Light Cav, and another Light Cav that's gonna go for Shrine to try to contest or just cap it. For infantry, I've got Yari Samurai level 6, which is going for the heal to assist in cavalry engagements, perhaps. I have Naginata attendants, nothing special. I have Katana Samurais level 6, 1, 2, 3 of them, and I have level 9 Naginata Samurais, 2 of them, and I've got Bulletproof Samurai level 6. Yeah, I saw his Wako Raiders level 9. Is that 9? It's 8 actually, never mind. He's got melee gen this time, with a bow. He's got very strong cavalry, which it's not ideal for this map. As you can see, this is the only area where cavalry is. There's not a lot of area for maneuvering. He's got light cav, a light cav, 2 light cavs, Yari cav, level, well, vanilla, Yari cav level 2, light cav, Yari cav. Not a lot of quality, but more quantity. For infantry, he's got 2 level 9 Yari Ashigarus with hold firm. Wako, as I've already mentioned, level 8. He's got 2 Nodachis, level 2, and the rest, 1 monk for Warcry, I guess, and rest are attendants. So, not a very strong cavalry, infantry, which is surprising. He's got a lot of numbers in cavalry, but those will be negated because I have very strong spears. See his charge. It was a pretty clean charge, killed 20 men on this level 6 Yari Samurai, but he's gonna lose at least, yeah, he's lost 4 men in general. I think it's worth it for him. 20 killed is good. And engagement will start very quickly. On the other side is charging my cavalry, which I charge back, and I also have a BP Sam there, so that if he doesn't pull out, those 2 cavalry units will be gone very soon. I'm moving in with my swords and covering with my Yari Samurai from the flank. So yeah, he gets caught up with my Yari Samurai. He really should try to avoid them. He gets his general behind my lines. He gets it charged, but he's going to do some back charges into my units. But I rally and inspire my katanas. Let's see, his cavalry, Yari Cav level 2 gets caught up in my Yari Samurai. That's gonna be a waste, because yeah, it's gonna die very soon. He's not using cavalry very well, to be honest. He already lost quite a few cavalry units where he could have avoided that. And I'm keeping my very heavy spears behind to cover his cavalry flanking and so on, which is working so far. And my katanas are holding down the line. They're not routing. They're very stable, which they usually aren't, but they've got enough cover, so I guess not a lot of morale penalties there. On right hand side, by the way, which I ignored, my bulletproof samurai destroyed many units here, which they usually do. I think it killed entire monk unit and 2 cavalry, so that's good. He broke the middle, but well, I have Naginata samurais as backup now, and all that cavalry advantage that he had is gone now. I have actually the cavalry advantage now. I think he wasted too much time trying to flank. He should have used his cavalry to do frontal charges into my katanas to affect the outcome of the infantry fight, because now he's got no cavalry and his general, yeah, it just died, and there's a mass rout going on in the middle, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Yep. Nobody kept. Did I kept this? No. No dojos were kept, but yeah, this is pretty much it. End of the game 2, so that's 2-0 victory to me. Let's see the outcome. Yeah, as you can see, the kills are tell the story. My katanas did well. At least, yeah, they did well. This one wasn't even damaged. How was that possible? I don't know. My bulletproof did amazingly well on that flank. That's where bulletproof against weak units, like bulletproof struggles against high level units, they go even, but against weak units they just clean up. You know, that vanilla monk was just, yeah. My Naginatas didn't even they didn't have to fight much. They were kind of kept behind for late game. If infantry fight went badly, they were reinforced. They would reinforce. His infantry, his Ashigarus held the line pretty well, but his Nodachis didn't do well, and his cavalry didn't do well, especially because, yeah, he should have used it differently. I think once he saw how many spears I was keeping behind me, he should have done more infantry charges from his side. And yeah, that's it. I move on to the next round. Good games to the White Lion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.